Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Sports Jive podcast number 12.
Number 12.
It's New Year's Eve, it's cold, we're lacking sleep, but we crack on. And we'll crack on with the Premier League.
Ooh, yeah, what should we start with? Chelsea!
Yeah, probably Chelsea would look like the most impressive, didn't they, over the weekend?
Yeah, to be fair, they did, didn't they? Was it 5-0?
The weekend, just a Saturday. Yeah, beat Stoke 5-0.
He put a pretty strong team out, Chelsea. He rested Hazard, rested Fabregas. So if you rest Hazard and you got enough talent to put Pedro out, he's probably one of the best attacking midfielders in the world.
Yeah. And
Drinkwater looked like he was Fabregas in disguise.
Yeah, he scored a bloody worldie.
Oh yeah, but he did, didn't he?
And I think it was just a lot of creativity in it, and it's crazy to think you take Hazard and Fabregas out and you might lose some creativity, but they had Willian, they had Pedro, they had Drinkwater, they had Kante.
And Morata. How many sitters did Morata miss?
Yeah.
He had like 3
5 goals.
He
didn't score anyone.
No. You say that's a lot. When your main striker doesn't score a goal, everyone else is just
Rudiger opened the score, and
oh yeah, with a good header. Just like some really poor defending by whoever they got at Stoke. Just the back pass you didn't want to know.
yeah, it wasn't Shawcross because Mark Hughes was saying that he rested some of the guys because of the busy end of year schedule, which caused a bit of debate, but you can kind of understand, can't you?
Should you have done that then? Newcastle on Monday.
2-day notice. It's less than 48 hours between games.
Because it puts pressure on him, because he said, okay, we had a weakened team.
So you think Mark Hughes under pressure against Newcastle now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think sometimes
that's like a must-win game, really, isn't it? So yeah.
I think as a manager though, sometimes you have to sort of live and die by your decisions in it, and I suppose he come out and said it. As long as he's prepared to live and die by it, then.
To be fair, I remember West Ham did it last season when Bilic put a weekend team out in the League Cup against Man City, and we got thrashed 6-0, 7-0. And it was like, oh, you should have put a strong team out. I was like, we're not gonna. Beating Man City,
giving up, really, aren't they?
Not beating Man City in the League Cup doesn't make a difference if you're then going to lose in the league and be completely rock bottom. Luckily for us, I think we've got a draw out of the next game.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't win in League Cup match and then say, "Oh, we're going for things like Middlesbrough." Remember Middlesbrough got relegated, got the FA Cup final, lost, got the League Cup final, lost, and got relegated in the same year. If they just concentrate all in the league, do you think that would?
Exactly.
I think
he's got a good point.
I think you might have to sometimes just sacrifice the big game because he was never going to beat Chelsea, I don't think.
Or maybe go for I suppose, yeah.
See, he said if they played Wednesday, not Monday. Not Monday. I think he said he would put the full strength team out, but he couldn't just afford to just.
Yeah, it was a big gamble, wasn't it, considering he took all their best players off. They didn't just leave 1 or 2, he took all of them, and basically put a Stoke B side out.
Chelsea at home, was it? Yeah, Chelsea at home. So fair enough.
And with that win, Chelsea moved up to second because, as we'll talk about later,
We must go under now.
Well, now, Man United
0-0 against Southampton.
in what you would consider as a very winnable game.
Southampton lost the last 7, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
And Man U's they're having a run now. Was it 3 games without a win now? 6 points gone.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, yeah.
I mean, I was saying,
and against good, not brilliant teams, like non-top 6 teams, 6 points wasted in my opinion. Burnley should put them away. Southampton should have put them away. What was the other one? Disappointing, really.
Yeah, I think ever since that City loss, they've just been a bit demoralised.
I thought yesterday. I think this falls down on Mourinho. I think the team he picked was a use. I don't understand where Southampton looked to hit on the counter, and they gave possession to United. So I think he could have pushed Pogba further up the field instead of playing in midfield 2 with a deep midfield 2 with Matic. I would have gone with, I don't know, the Herrera or something, just to hold the midfield, and then played Pogba further forward, just behind the striker, along with Mata, and then gone 2 up front, so just the 1 striker with Lukaku on his own. What do you think with Lukaku's injury? They said he might be out for a few weeks.
He's got nutted in the back of the head.
He looked serious.
Mm.
Conker's a tough guy. He doesn't fall down easily, so yeah, it's very serious injury. But they just wanted to take. He was conscious, but they just wanted to take a precaution.
He needed the oxygen, didn't he, going out?
Mm-hmm.
But this leaves us in a bit of a striker crisis.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, you could a straight replacement, Rashford,
It's not an out.
straight down the mid.
That's
Not
the
an
thing.
out striker.
Yeah, because I find this is the problem with Mourinho, where he's keep playing Rashford right, left, right wing, right, left wing,
Yeah.
and then he
Now
sees.
straight down the middle.
Yeah, he's not.
Same with
used to it.
Martial. Martial played centre forward for Monaco, come to Man United, and he forced to play in the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Now when it comes to it, when they need to play Rashford or Martial down the middle,
Yeah.
and neither of them are really experienced there this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think how long is Ibrahimovic up on? A few weeks
For a
now. now?
month, isn't he? I think.
How come?
I don't know.
We found out yesterday after that match. They said that Ibra's out for a while. I thought, ooh, we're missing it.
Might have re-aggravated his knee injury.
Mm-hmm.
He did rush back quite quick, didn't he? So he's no spring chicken.
And okay, so that leaves. Yeah, you could work on it. I mean, to be honest, I think that both of them played better down the centre anyway. But like you said, I haven't played that position this season, so it just probably needs a bit of getting used to. But I think it could work. It has to work now, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
they could have switched it? They could have just went with Martial and Rashford up front,
Yeah.
with Pogba and Mata behind them, so you don't have to worry about the supply because both of them can pass and thing.
Yeah.
I think Man United just need an injection of confidence from somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
because it all seems to be a bit
Negative.
yeah, especially Mourinho.
Flair, is it?
There's no that City loss, I think, just took it out of him. I suppose it's quite hard for it shouldn't be when you're getting paid all that money, but as a mentality point of view, you sit in second, what we get 18 points behind City now,
Mm-hmm.
and they got whooped by them. They got outplayed and lost the game against City.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, what do we play for now?
It wasn't a thrashing, was it?
It wasn't a thrashing by the scoreline, but it did get
Yeah.
comprehensively outplayed.
Mm-hmm.
Would you think Mourinho in his head thinks that's it, they ain't going to win the league anymore? Do you think they've all just took the foot off the gas?
Yeah, I don't think. I suppose it's hard not to, isn't it? But at the same time, now Chelsea is second, Man United are third.
Second or third. I think second and fourth. Fourth you had to qualify for the Champions League again, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think it's probably what it's going to set for.
Or do you think he's going to go all out in Champions League now? Because they got some crap team in Champions League, so
Sevilla.
yeah, and they got the manager, so
They need a win, basically,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe something in the window, which is crazy to say considering how much he's spent already. But
who do you think their signing will be?
They've got no one.
Dybala's the
one that
rumour.
was- yeah.
but
Because Mkhitaryan was not good yesterday. What I read was apparently all the fans cheered him off the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
it's harsh though, isn't it? Because as of a few months ago, everyone was saying he'd come into a bit of form, innit? And then
It's just consistency.
yeah, it is consistency. It's consistency of a lot of the Man United players, a lot of players in general. But
So you could have like 2-3 really world class games, but you're just doing it. Can you do it day in day out? That's most of our players can't.
No.
Apart from De Gea.
Yeah, to be fair, we talked about yesterday, weren't we? About
Mm-hmm.
you said how many points you think he's saving? He's about
At least
13, 15 points. And yesterday, 2 ridiculous saves.
Mhm.
Because Southampton should have won that game. They should have put it away. And you
It's
can't.
2 points he saved there.
Yeah,
yeah,
because they would hilariously have lost that.
Mhm.
They didn't really proper. But again, it was a handball.
that was it.
You should
I
have-
think Man United kind of deserved to win, but
But Young should be sent off.
Young should have been sent off.
Okay.
Lukaku should have scored that header.
Oh, that free header in the first
That's
round.
ridiculous. I'm saying to you yesterday, isn't it? 75 million doesn't buy you someone missing from
5
6
yards.
yards out. Yeah,
Complete
That's
unmarked
just-
free header.
it might sound harsh, but that's the truth. Like, got to score that chance.
This is the numbers that like Harry Kane have put up this year, and the numbers that the big strikers in the world have.
Mm.
Like Ronnie, Messi, they score 50 goals every year. When
Cavani,
Lukaku's struggling to get
Lewandowski, yeah.
30. This is the argument now, isn't it?
75 million striker. What, a year? Let's say a year. Yeah. So Harry Kane's got 50, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose on the flip side, Southampton, good point for them, but they might actually look for the window, innit?
Yeah, because they got rid of, well, we moved to Liverpool now. Cause they sold what's his name?
Virgil Van Dyke.
75 million to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Who first goal conceded was the worst back pass to Emre Can. Not back pass, like forward pass to Emre Can. It's a horrendous pass. It just did nothing.
Matip just basically passed it into thin air.
Yeah, and you gave Emre Can no chance, and then Vardy scores. They got 1-0 up.
Good goal, yeah.
And then it was just all Liverpool.
Salah just started running the show, didn't he? Could have scored probably 6.
Yeah, should have actually.
23 goals this year. Was it this year or this season? It can't be this season. 23, yeah. He's been a revelation, hasn't he?
What do you think? 35 million?
Worth Salah?
Yeah, it's worth it.
Oh, what they bought? Who did they buy him from again?
Roma.
It's a bargain.
It looks a bargain.
Well, was he proven up? Was he?
Yeah, he was really good at Roma last season.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the thing at Chelsea.
So they've only had him this season, have they?
Yeah.
Okay. 23 goals in this season already.
Yeah.
All competition.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I know Klopp had a master plan in buying him. He really wanted him, didn't he? But I can't believe he would have foreseen him being this good.
Yeah.
Because it's funny, because the other guy I was trying to think of a few weeks ago was Cuadrado.
Yeah.
Cuadrado scored since he left, scored loads of goals for Fiorentina. Went to now Juventus and scored loads of goals for them.
Yeah.
I think Mourinho missed a trick there with them two signings. Because
it's all about the style, how you play it. I mean, very Klopp's counter-attacking style is.
That's just the key, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
would say better than Mourinho's, but Mourinho's tactics are a bit.
On paper, Lukaku, if you look at last season,
he got 20 plus goals.
Let's say look at the transfer window last season, in September, who would you rather have had on paper? Who would you pick, Salah or Lukaku? I would have picked Lukaku.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a proven Premier League striker.
Premier League, that's important as well.
Exactly.
Although if you get loads of goals in whatever Serie A or La Liga, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. It's weird because if you look at this Man United team, Salah would have fit perfectly again. We're talking about this right wing position. Man United don't have a right winger because they played Mkhitaryan yesterday and he's crap.
Yeah.
Whereas Liverpool, when he turned Maguire for that second goal, he just bowled him.
Yeah.
What's the position? Is he a striker or is he a right wing?
Plays like 10, number 10.
Number 10. Okay.
But Liverpool's 3 behind the striker can rotate, can't they? Coutinho, Mane and Salah can all rotate behind Firmino.
And Firmino can pull deep as well.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
So Firmino is the
he's the 9.
Striker,
yeah, he's the number 9. But yeah, Liverpool did well to
come back into
They've got a really good team then on paper, haven't they? It's just not.
The defence isn't really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not in depth. So Salah come off with a tight hamstring. He looked like he was limping. So we don't know if he's injured. If he's injured for a few weeks.
But
Mane steps up.
Lallana's, but he was back last
week
in the Midweek game. Yeah,
played this week as well.
Slowly coming back, and obviously he's still got Sturridge there. Solanke.
Sturridge, I forgot he's even there. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think he goes because I think he's behind Danny Ings now, because Liverpool played Ings in front of him. They played who's the other,
Solanke
in front of him. So I think he's down like 5th in the strike.
That's interesting then for Sturridge in the window. Might be some suitors for him.
Did you read that? Apparently,
no.
Apparently, Southampton want him.
Okay.
Fit in Southampton, but apparently Liverpool want their 20 million
for Sturridge.
Yeah, and he's worried that no one will pay 20 million for him because
injury prone.
Yeah, that's the thing. 10 million, 15 million, worth it all day long because if he gets you 7 goals, keeps you in Premier League.
He's class, isn't he?
Just injury prone. That's the issue.
And
be the best player in the world doesn't mean anything.
If you look at any of the teams in the bottom half of the table,
they'll take him. Yeah,
it's like
with West Ham.
Yeah,
West Ham would be good with Sturridge.
Yeah.
We just need a striker because Hernandez. To be fair, Hernandez plays well, but
what's happened to him?
No, I think he doesn't like him.
Huh?
Moyes does not.
Moyes didn't like him when he was at Man United either.
What? So he's put him as a sub?
Yeah, he's benched him pretty much.
Hernandez likes to play as a 9, like straight out centre forward.
Yeah.
Which he done well at Bayer Leverkusen as.
And Man United.
And Man United.
But yeah, he doesn't like the way he plays.
What? Scoring goals?
He doesn't do enough midfield or defensively.
It's
that whole thing. And
when you think of a 9, you think of someone that can hold the ball up, introduce play, like when you're under the cosh,
it's funny,
you knock it up long and he's going to hold it up. He's not that type of player.
Because he's not playing Andy Carroll there either, is he?
No.
He's not playing that. He's just gone to, what do you call it?
He's an out-and-out striker, more or less.
He's an out-and-out striker. He's like Owen type player.
But you wouldn't expect him.
He's a natural finisher. Yeah. He can play. Yeah. He can pass. He's good at passing, but
that's a bit harsh because he's.
Because we're going to have to say what he's perfect for is what the next game is: Newcastle versus Brighton.
Yeah.
Newcastle's top goal scorer is 3 goals with Dwight Gale. 3 goals. His top goal scorer. Second is the captain, centre back.
Las Galas.
He's got 2 goals and he's second in the list. It's scary. So if you think you put Sturridge in there, you pay 15 million for a guy who can get 7 goals.
Yeah.
That'll keep you up in the league.
Yeah.
The same with the Brighton. They had so many chances. Brighton they just weren't. They weren't there, were they? Brighton yesterday.
Yeah, Newcastle definitely.
That's probably worth an
injection. Yeah.
Because if you stay up, what's that? 20 million you get? Is it like some cheap?
20 million per league spot.
Yeah, even for Newcastle, someone like Danny Ings would be good as well.
Yeah.
Even someone like that, but yeah, that was 0-0. Brighton should have won that, I think.
They both had chances.
Yeah. Newcastle definitely need some players. I suppose another we can consider a shocker was Bournemouth beating Everton 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Sam's first loss under Everton.
Yeah, who scored first? I can't remember that because I scored that. There was a really rubbish goal from Bournemouth. The left winger.
Fraser,
yeah. Got 2, didn't he?
Yeah. He got 1 which should be on goal, but they give it to him. I can't remember who scored for Everton.
He played well, didn't he? Gay.
That game was weird. Everton looked leggy.
Yeah.
It just weren't closing down Bournemouth at all.
Didn't start Rooney, did he?
Now Rooney just come back from being ill, and then he come on for someone second half.
So Bournemouth getting to 14th doesn't really mean much. Like all you need to do is win a couple of games, and you're in and out of the relegation zone.
But with anyone in that the bottom 5, any kind of points is good.
Yeah,
because we got straight to the other game, which is Watford lost to Swansea. I mean, seriously,
Watford have gone down, haven't they? I mean,
they're 1-0 up. Watford are 1-0 up, and then they're just passing it about, doing nothing. Swansea scored a goal on 87th minute, then scored again on the 90th minute. And what's his name? The Watford manager was fuming. They should have put that away. There's so many chances.
Yeah, especially Josh King, was it?
Oh yeah, 1-1. Straight.
Straight kick from the gut, the other end and score. Much to Swansea's delight.
And then Renato Sanchez started to play well. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what you probably need just a new manager in it to give that kind of
boost.
Someone to give his up. He's still really young, isn't he? And maybe just needs a bit of confidence and arm around him. But I guess Watford are. They're a mid-table side, aren't they? They're going to win some, they're going to lose some. They've been on their little run. You can assume they're going to be safe to the end of the season.
Oh yeah, I don't see them really.
Going to have quality about them there, but important win for Swansea. But again, that shakes up the relegation.
It just makes it even tighter at the bottom now because I think they closed the gap even further. So.
And another mid-table battle was Huddersfield versus Burnley.
Yeah, Burnley has so many chances.
Yeah.
Burnley need a proper out-and-out striker who could put the ball away.
Come to think of that, any team in that bottom 5 that could do anyone like not a world-class striker, but someone who could get you, like you said, 7-8 goals.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're looking at that after number 6, I think.
Yeah, true. Because Burnley needed one. I think Huddersfield needed one. Watford did one because that Richarlison is starting to show. He has so many chances. The man can't finish.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I agree with you.
And then Newcastle need one. Brighton need one. To be fair, Man United need an actual striker on the bench coming through.
Which is ridiculous to say, isn't it?
But we can say, all that at the end. He's paying Ibrahimovic £200,000 a week. They risked it.
Look, well, you got him on a free,
Yeah,
so.
but I think it takes
Still.
away from the wages in this club.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm not saying he's crap. I think Ibra carries his own weight, to be fair, which I
Mhm.
can't argue against.
Yeah.
But I think this comes down to the managers. But again, I think it could be Man City. They got a big enough squad. Man City can replace everybody.
Yeah.
They're all fully fit. Oh, apart from John
We're
Stones.
saying that in the whole league.
Yeah.
It's like Chelsea. If they miss a striker, they're missing a striker. Morata gets injured, they're struggling again.
Straight.
Same with Man United. Man United missed Lukaku, they're struggling up front.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other than Chelsea,
Really hasn't done shit for like.
Yeah.
It could be a good shake-up, couldn't it? You know,
you
Rashford
right.
and or Martial get a good run. Yeah. Then, yeah, if they get a good run, if they start scoring from the
Middle
central
right.
position, Lukaku gets fit again. Mourinho's going to think, okay,
Got a good option.
Yeah, you're going to fight for. You're going to be a sub now. And this guy's doing better than you, so you've got to fight for your place. Yeah.
But the only team that doesn't have to do that is Man City because their squad is so goddamn big.
Yeah. And I
But
think
that's what 3 or 4 years work, 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
a
That
lot
is
of
true.
buying,
Yeah.
a lot of scouting.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not
Top
working every day.
class players that have bought 2-3 top class players every season, and that's just they're only just gelling just now.
And you think they're going to buy again on Christmas, aren't you?
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon they'll get one, maybe two.
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Well, Sanchez might.
I said, yeah.
That's the big news this morning. Apparently, apparently, as a massive bust up with all the Arsenal players, had enough of Alexis Sanchez. They're just saying he's just being a troll. He wants to turn up when he wants to turn up,
Yeah.
and they just apparently had enough. But then again, like I say, the rest of the Arsenal players,
Yeah.
no one want to play.
Mm-hmm.
And the other question for you is, Lacazette hasn't played more full 90 minutes yet.
Yeah.
Is he the most subbed player, and he was
Yeah.
that?
Why?
They're paying £45 million on an out-and-out striker, who's, to be fair, is one of the best finishers I've seen in the Premier League
Yeah.
in a long time,
Yeah.
and he only plays 70 minutes maximum
Why
every
did he take
game.
him off?
Because Arsene Wenger's a goddamn idiot.
It's weird, isn't it?
Is he fit or is he?
Oh no, he's fit. You can see the last game when he came off, he looked so pissed off. Giroud was injured, and then you replaced him with the Iwobi. I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah.
When Harry Kane, they showed a stat. Harry Kane scores a lot of goals
Yeah.
in the end of the
it's true,
last few minutes,
That's true. Don't know what he's doing.
and then but
Wenger just went there.
yeah.
So he's going to come up an Arsenal team. Really.
Yeah. So yeah, that was all the games yesterday,
All the
wasn't it?
games, yeah.
Looking forward to today's game, Crystal Palace Man City. Oh my god, see how good Zaha is.
Come on, Palace. That'd be an upset, wouldn't it?
Can't see it.
Wonder what the odds are.
Draw at the most.
Oh, I don't think draw at the best. I agree with you there. But I'll laugh if Zaha or Townsend get the early goal.
Wiley, old Hodgson, innit?
Yeah, he does like
Hodgson
it.
versus Guardiola.
And the other one,
Benteke's come in to do a bit of form, isn't he? After that stupid penalty incident.
he tries. Give him that. He's trying.
He's got enough about him to kind of cause a bit of a ruckus up.
Oh no, because the
Company's injured.
Okay.
Stones is injured, so it's got
Okay, so they got
Otamendi.
no.
Thingy, innit? You see that stat?
who were
Otamendi
to,
is statistically the best passer in the Premier League this year or something. I don't know where I read that, but
And he's a defender.
yeah, it's like better than De Bruyne, better than Hazard. What? I was like, what the hell?
The man goes, side to side.
Yeah.
I suppose with the defenders, it's easy, isn't it? Just pass it back, pass it to the other defender. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think it's easy for them.
It's easier passing.
But if you're in a Guardiola team and you're a centre back, it's not as easy as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I think it might
likes
be
to play
easier
that.
in the Guardiola team when everybody wants the ball. Where
Yeah.
Can you imagine doing that at West Ham when they're trying to pass it side to side?
Everyone runs
Just give
away
it
from it.
That's good, right?
Pass it to me up front. What about the midfield? What midfield?
What do you think? Crystal Palace to get a point, Andy? Nah.
At most, yeah, the best, the worst result for Man City would be a point, I think.
So if Man City win, they got 19 games in a win streak.
Yeah.
Do you know what he equals? It's Bayern Munich record. He did that at Bayern Munich. That's the
Oh,
best.
really?
That's the best in Europe. 19 wins in a row. No one's ever done anything else like that.
So this matches it if they win, yeah.
I think it's 19 wins in a row.
What, as in Premiership wins or just overall?
And the Premiership wins. So Bayern Munich won 19 in the league, and this would be his.
Oh
19.
yeah, I can't remember the last time they dropped points. At Everton, wasn't it? The second game, good joke.
Even City's second string team smash Crystal Palace.
Yeah, second string team probably like
Second string
300
team will
million.
probably
The second string team will probably finish third in the league.
No, probably be up there, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
That
One or
second string
third.
team is probably the second most expensive, or third most expensive team in the league.
Yeah. Because I haven't really got a second string team. He always rotates, doesn't he? So it's not like
Keeps them fresh.
yeah.
Palace's only hope is Man City's team selection
Make a mistake,
and whether or not Guardiola wants that record or not.
which he does, because
Yeah.
Because it's Guardiola.
He wants it, doesn't he?
He wants everything, doesn't he? I can't say. I'm going 3-0 Man City, I think.
I'm going to say
Close.
I say
2-1.
2-1. Yeah. I got a feeling Zaha or Townsend get like a jammy goal and should like bounce off someone's knee and go in.
It'd be interesting if Palace get the first goal.
Yeah.
Never see City go down, like, yeah.
No, we did against West Ham, they did against Burnley, did against them. So they're not playing great, but then it'd be fun to watch.
Yeah.
What's the second game?
West Brom versus Arsenal.
Oh man, what's the name? Party who's getting relegated, isn't they?
West Brom are god awful.
Again, they didn't
Arsenal
strike
nothing special. Arsenal nothing special, are they? So.
They beat the crap teams, don't they?
Yeah.
And the West Brom were playing crap.
Yeah.
Do you think Rondon gets a goal? He hasn't scored in a couple of games. It's bad, and he's a big lump, but Arsenal can't defend. So
Arsenal got all the defenders back, and Mustafi's back. Shelney.
yeah, but he's a strong dude up front. Arsenal don't like that, do they?
Yeah.
Troy Deeney said it. They don't like someone getting about them.
I don't know. I can't see anything but an Arsenal win, to be fair, because
It's
West
true.
Brom are that bad. But
West Brom might score. I think Arsenal come back.
yeah.
Who did they play midweek? Arsenal. I beat the good Crystal Palace, didn't they? 3-1.
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because
Oh yeah,
Thursday
3-2.
3-2. Oh, 3-2 it was. Arsenal 3-2.
Yeah.
So Arsenal are looking at the scoring goals, and I can't see West Brom keep a clean sheet. And if Arsenal score 3 goals, West Brom aren't scoring 3. They've got no chance of scoring 3.
I'll go 4-0 Arsenal, mate.
It's just not a bad shout. That could be a
2-3.
what, 2-0 or 3-2?
2-3-0. I say 3-0. 3-0 for Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm going to go out 5. I'm going to go 5.
5-0. Once Arsenal get
No,
going, they're
I
quite
mean-
good, aren't they?
I think Lacazette gets a hat trick.
What's he done? Like? He's a bit gone under the radar, hasn't
He's scored a lot of goals, to be fair.
Has he?
Yeah, he's scored about 7-8 goals now for them.
he? Okay.
But again, he plays like
45 minutes.
Yeah.
How come he's not getting slated?
because also make him subbing him.
Oh, really?
They don't let him play.
It's 20 minutes less a match than most other strikers.
Yeah,
7 or 8 goals, isn't it? Yeah.
he does all the legwork. It's funny because he does all the legwork of running him behind,
Yeah.
and then they sub him off and someone else scores and they get the glory. You're like, he's done all the work to tire the guy out.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch Arsenal play, I know you don't like him, but I just always look at Jack Wilshere.
I understand that.
I still
do.
hold out hope that he can. I don't know why, but it's just for England purposes, because England are lacking in the midfield.
I'll tell you who the Drinkwater looked like. It's very good
Yeah,
yesterday. Oh,
Drinkwater
God.
looked definitely look like he can play there.
I just find with Arsenal, I think they're just lightweight. I just think Arsene Wenger's a douchebag. I think he's on top of Arsenal. I think when it comes all said and done now, it's been too many years.
Yeah,
Arsenal,
it's got a bit stale, isn't it?
It's tactically.
It's beaten Ferguson's record now, isn't it? For,
Oh, just the game.
this is the game.
811 games. This is how I remember that.
Wouldn't it be funny? He just like finished this game and just walked off. I quit. That's all I wanted to do was beat Ferguson in one thing.
Oh, what? Yeah, Premiership
Games, yeah.
Wow, so he's going to beat him then?
811 games.
Crazy, isn't
It's
it?
an achievement itself. But if I get rid of Ancelotti, just go sign Ancelotti.
Yeah. I don't think they'll get rid of Wenger.
I
With
think
the guys up top, the owners, they just want consistency, don't they? He's
Yeah.
brought them consistency.
no, I can't argue with the
You're
fact
consistently
Point,
fourth.
like,
You're consistently fourth.
that you look at,
but now they're what are they? 6?
if you look at Tottenham this season,
So
they're
let's start sacking Pochettino, whatever his name is. Yeah?
Tottenham are lucky.
Doing consistently, it's consistently top 4.
Yeah, because what it is, Tottenham had the chance to win the league last year and it didn't, and the year before that. And this season, they're playing away from home in Wembley because they've got a new stadium.
Yeah.
Next year, they won't have the financial money as Arsenal. Same as Arsenal, because we have to pay off the stadium.
Yeah.
The biggest problem I have with Arsenal and all that is the fans pay the most for tickets in the world.
Yeah.
they play the same as the Lakers
Mhm.
season ticket.
Yeah.
The Lakers, well, the Lakers. This is Arsenal, mate. They're not the Lakers.
Yeah.
That's Real Madrid.
Yeah.
To be fair, the Lakers aren't the Lakers anymore,
Well,
either.
yeah, but yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
You pay to watch Lonzo Ball.
They're second bottom of the league, but anyway.
Yeah.
So this is they paid the most, and if you're paying them much, you expect to do something, and they're not doing anything.
It's Arsenal, though, isn't it? I think, like you, like Wenger should go. Because there's a level of consistency, but for how long, do you know what I mean? Is he seriously going to turn the
But
team
if they
around?
get someone else, you're going to need to rebuild. You're going to play differently to what they're used to. It could become better. They might become better. Don't get me wrong, but it could become.
Yeah, but they're on
So
the
look at Man
decline.
United. We've had.
They won the Europa League.
Yeah, but we've been very inconsistent. We don't know what's going to happen with you.
That is true.
But Arsenal are more of a decline than Man United are, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no.
Decline, they're not. But
But
in
yeah,
my own opinion, I think they should keep him.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I do get it. But
Unless they get a new buyer and say, look, we want to win the league or whatever.
So we might as well move on to the games coming up
tomorrow,
in the new year.
it's got big games. Burnley, Liverpool. Liverpool need to cement their position, after winning that match.
Yeah.
Get ahead. Burnley are going to be tough to beat.
Tarkowski probably be back for that one, isn't it? There's been so many games now since he's been banned. He's
Yeah, he's-
back for that one.
Thought that could be his comeback game.
Stoke Newcastle's the bottom of the barrel one.
That's the one requested for, isn't it?
So yes, for your Joe Allen, your Shakiris are coming back, your Shaw Crosses. Newcastle got no one.
Like Gale.
3 goals.
He scored 20 goals in the championship.
He's a championship striker.
Mm.
And Everton, Man United.
This Man United a win.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
But Rodney's going to come back and get a goal against them.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
going
he
to
would definitely score.
He's going to score worldy. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves it as well.
Did he against Liverpool, didn't he, in the Merseyside derby?
Yeah, and he's come back.
He's a top goal scorer this season, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's got 4 goals or something, 4 or 5 goals. No more than that. He's got a hat trick against us.
And he hasn't started a lot of them as well,
11,
hasn't
I think he's got 11.
he? Under Koeman, he didn't start a lot of games.
Mm.
He's playing him. And then Tuesday, West Ham versus West Brom.
Yeah, West Brom play Arsenal today, and 2 days later play us. Hopefully we can turn them over, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that.
Yeah.
And
Then City Watford.
City to break the record if they win today.
20 consistence, ridiculous.
Palace Southampton's quite an important game as well, to be fair. Missed that one. We'll see if Swansea can string
So that's
it,
that
but
then.
that's a big ask, and it's to beat Tottenham.
Oh,
It's pretty spread out this season, isn't it? The fixtures.
Yeah.
It's still packed, but they usually.
what they've done this year is made it worse
Reckon?
in terms of the fixture, because usually Arsenal played on a Thursday, someone else played on Wednesday, people played on Tuesday because of the TV games. So instead of having 2 games in one night, they played 1 game one night on a Tuesday and a Wednesday, and 1 game on a Friday. When they're like, because of TV, but instead of having 2 games on the same, you can have more. There's more than one Sky Sports channel. For God's sake.
BT and you can have
Yeah, but these guys.
BT and Sky. You can spread them out.
Yeah, so
Kick off.
whoever the fixture people are for the Premier League are just idiots.
Mhm.
Because I don't agree with West Brom playing. Well, I don't agree with Southampton. This Stoke, playing 2 days in between. And again, West Brom played today and played Tuesday. It doesn't make any sense. Arsenal played on Thursday and play on Sunday and then play again on Tuesday. It doesn't make any sense.
When you talk about this fixture list, do you know the World Cup? How many days do they usually have between? It's about the same, isn't it? Ish, 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. So it's not, you should just have to deal with it, haven't you?
No, if you look at the Premier
World
League
Cup.
in February, they don't play any games.
Okay.
Everyone complains it's the Christmas break. The Premier League has a break in February for 2 weeks. You watch it, there's always a
Why is
gap.
that? All the time?
Everyone says there's no Premier, don't have a Premier League break. If you watch it, there's always a massive fixture gap in February.
Probably there's always gaps like in between as well for internationals.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but it's just
Is the Premiership the only
it's the
league
European
that
league.
that plays in over Christmas?
Yeah, European League. Yeah,
Okay.
but saying that, it's Barcelona and they go and play in Qatar.
They play in Qatar.
They go into Qatar or Abu Dhabi in the Middle East and America.
Money, sponsorship.
Or they go there to play, yeah.
Yeah.
What an actual La Liga game?
Friendly matches.
Oh, friendly matches, okay.
Yeah.
We should do that then, shouldn't we? So how does that work in La Liga? It's just spread out evenly throughout the year.
No, they have those random fixtures as well. But
They complain about these fixtures and Christmas.
the difference is the La Liga teams,
Yeah.
they move their fixtures. So if the team plays on Champions League on a Wednesday,
Yeah, they'll move it.
they'll move that game from Saturday to a Sunday. But the Premier League's like, we don't care. They even have a game on a Friday night and then make sure if they play again on a Tuesday, then it's weird. The Premier League do everything in their power not to make their players' teams win Champions League.
I'd give them a break, to be fair.
Yeah.
Might as well, wouldn't it? So looking at the table, City have gone way ahead. Chelsea are second now. They've overtaken Man United. City have still got a game in hand.
Yeah.
13 points clear of Chelsea.
And Liverpool got 4 points ahead of Tottenham Arsenal.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Game in hand, and then
Burnley sitting pretty at 7th.
just the rest of them.
And then chasing pack from 13 onwards. It's 5 points at the bottom. That's going to be mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I think West Ham have gone. Swansea with a good win. We need a win 2 days' time, and then everyone's back in it.
Yeah, I suppose you can't even really talk about it, can you? Because it's just going to be like
So
it's gonna
tight,
be
isn't it?
yo-yoing throughout the whole season,
Mm.
unless some people are going a good run.
13 points separates first and second. 10 separates 20th to 11th.
Yeah, that's the Premier League at the moment.
10th to 11th. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's not much. There's parity at the bottom of the table, but not at the top.
No. Says
Yeah,
it already,
that
doesn't it?
Champions
That
League
makes it-
spots are going to be a good battle,
Yeah.
probably, if you look at it that way. Title's pretty much gone, so no point even talking about it.
Mathematically, they can lose.
Oh yeah, of course.
I wouldn't say
We are
it's
only
gone.
halfway, but
and he's hoping. And he's hoping.
yeah, even if it do, it's not going to be us that win it, it'll be Chelsea.
So we move on.
Move on. Do. Let's
There's
check.
to look forward to in 2018.
Oh, highlights of this year. What's your football highlight of this year? There isn't much.
I think England. The youngsters,
To be
with
fair,
the
I
under
agree with
18s,
them.
under 20s, yeah.
What's all that? I was
Fine.
quite excited.
Good prospects,
A
yeah.
little bit of hope,
Yeah.
but proper hope, not
Yeah.
just hoping on old heads.
I got really excited at some of those matches.
England, yeah. The future of England, I'd say. Looking bright.
What's
We've won 3 World Cups, haven't we? So it's just a case of transitioning to the
first team.
first team. But I think the future's looking bright for England.
Frankly, see, I've just been sort of looking at the players in the England squad and how they're performing in the league. It's looking promising for like Harry Kane and
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling.
Sure.
Everywhere else, though, it's not really good.
To be fair,
I got a bit worried when Harry Maguire got turned by Salah. I know Salah's world class, but still, something like that, you translate it to the World Cup, and those mistakes can't happen.
I just see it as Harry Maguire's really good, but he's not playing Champions League football, so you want to learn from
Yeah, I agree.
the big games. I don't expect England to win it or anything like that. I just don't, England don't have a world class centre back now. They just don't have that.
Yeah,
They're really good centre backs, but they're not worldies.
world-class,
Worldies.
not improving yet. Stones was on his way. We got injured.
Mm.
That's which way you cut it. That's
Just what it is.
how it is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair, he's a bit injury prone as well.
Keeping yourself injury free is probably like a world class trait in itself. I think.
All the best defenders play games.
Yeah.
All the best
The
players. You
mouth.
said it. All the best players play games, and these guys are always injured. Always injured.
Put yourself out there.
Yeah.
You know what I was going to do?
Just like you said,
Inevitable part of the
Gareth Bale's world class, but always injured.
What has to be good this year? What has been good?
I can't think of anything else.
No.
England and Manchester City, obviously, this season. Yeah. Very impressive. What else? Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, what
PSG.
ridiculous transfer fees.
To be fair,
Yeah,
that
ridiculous
is-
transfer fees.
That's changed football, isn't it?
Yeah.
That 200 million has changed the face of football.
I'm really pissed off because now you're going to pay at least 100 for like a half decent
Player, yeah.
Virgil Van Dyke 75 million. That 50 million with Carl Walker, that was a lot, and there was a big hoo-ha about that. Now that's forgotten.
It's forgotten because he's playing well as well.
Yeah.
Other than Mendy, who's not playing at all.
He got injured, didn't he, for a while?
Yeah, he can't make it back to the first team.
That's
at the
forgotten.
Because Fabian Delph's playing well, wasn't
moment. He loves to tweet though. Man, he loves a good tweet.
That's giving Guardiola good problems. But I suppose kind of
ridiculous transfer fees.
yeah, highlight from this year. That's going to transfer over to next year, and with the prospective transfers in looming.
I think what I'm really looking forward to is who Man City get beat by in the Champions League.
If they get beaten, especially if they go unbeaten in the league and unbeaten in the Champions League.
They lost to Napoli, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
But again, they were just
Yeah, but Napoli underrated. Second in their league.
Marek Hamsik is world class, isn't he? Breaking all the records for Napoli, I think.
Really good team. But it'll be fun to watch. Watch PSG. This strike force.
That's ridiculous.
I think even just this January, I know we were talking about maybe there's not a lot of movement. But if you think of Coutinho, how much you can go for.
Saying 130 million to Barcelona.
Sanchez 50. Does that mean that Aguero is going to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Real Madrid. It's going to start a bit of a seesaw, isn't it?
And then I'll tell you what, who comes in for Harry Kane? Top goal scorer in Europe this calendar year.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot. He's a top goal scorer in Europe this year.
Yeah. I think
Teams are going to come and see what.
Real Madrid are coming and knocking, isn't they?
Madrid, yeah.
And I think it would very much suit Real Madrid.
I really want to see him at PSG. I want to see the front three.
Yeah,
It'll be the best front three in the world.
I just can't see him playing in France.
Front three for PSG.
Can you imagine?
Who though?
Harry Kane goes
who
there.
They drop. Oh, Cavani was
yeah.
Tottenham, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Cavani anywhere else.
ridiculous.
The
Cavani
thing is,
bench.
Cavani's not that far away from Harry Kane in the table, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's like
but
3 goals off
Harry Kane fits that
in the
team better.
calendar year.
Harry Kane fits that team better because he can rotate better.
Yeah.
So then he'd be like the most fluid front three in the world. Harry Kane, Neymar and Mbappe.
That's ridiculous.
That'd be like £500 million worth of strike force.
You should go, I think.
It'd be fun to go if he goes. If not, I'd like to see him at the top and see if they can.
I've prefer him to be at Real Madrid for some reason. I don't know why,
I
but
just like Real Madrid.
Both of them would be good, actually.
I just think France is a bit. Yeah.
It'd be good for him.
Yeah,
Be good
as
for
well.
him.
Spain for him, yeah.
Be good for him.
But I'd rate it as the
Good for him.
second league to the Premier League.
No, I don't know what I mean.
But
That's my highlight. Look forward to next year. Is where what does Harry Kane do?
Yeah, what's Harry Kane?
what does he do?
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. UFC last night, this morning, it was
One finish on the card.
underwhelming for an interview card. I think on paper it wasn't the best to start with. They struggled to get even this main event, and then Jimmy Rivera versus John Lineker dropped off,
Oh man,
which was
Lineker had that
bad.
tooth infection.
And then Marlon Moraes wouldn't fight him because it was too short notice. But I suppose looking up and down the card.
I can't remember the opening fight of the night was.
But that Italian guy versus Marvin Vettori versus Amari Akmola was quite a good.
That could have been the fight of the night.
They went at it, didn't they?
They started throwing haymakers left, right, and centre.
And it ended up being a majority draw, which is probably well deserved.
Yeah, to be
no
fair.
one likes draws. Doesn't do anything for either fighter.
These guys were haymakering each other just in the face, left, right, and they both taking it. This Russian guy throws leather. He just doesn't throw anything else, but
Yeah.
as hard as possible.
I think if this Vettori wasn't 24 years old and a stud, he probably would have been knocked out. Because he was eating some shots. Smolka versus Nicolau was. Smolka looked weird. His head was getting bashed around the place. He was kind of. I thought they should just stop that.
His corner was crap.
Yeah.
His corner should have thrown in his house. Smoker didn't do anything. He looked too
Nicolau got
small.
tired, didn't he, in the second round? But still, he was still winning comfortably.
And Smoker looked too he's big for that division in terms of height, but he's too thin. He needs
Cut
to
too much weight.
put some muscle on, like he said in the beginning of the interview.
Yeah.
That's the first time this man's got calves. Andy, can you imagine?
Abs.
Is it abs?
Abs, yeah.
That's even worse.
That'd be weird, isn't it?
He hasn't got calves. He looks like John Jones. Got straight bone legs.
John Jones.
Miss Skip's leg.
What steroids has he been taking? He got done for drugs, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Obviously not doing a very good job. Well, I suppose it's not for aesthetics. I suppose drugs for.
John Jones is
How
taking a
is it?
cocktail of stuff, mate. Who knows?
He's been taking everything, mate. Dick pills.
He just loves to party. He said himself, he loves to party.
That's talk about Schmoker. He loves the alcohol. Apparently, from like 19 to 25, he used to get drunk every night in this party.
And that's why he is where he is.
And
Shit.
Yeah. You can see it. That Nikolai, who's like 3 years younger than him, and he's clearly been trying harder. But then again, that Nikolai guy got done for drugs, and you can see it in his physique.
He didn't look good either, to be fair, did he?
No,
It was a very good fight, to be fair.
They were talking about his technique was really good, but every time the Schmoker threw a right, left, straights, he caught him flush every 3 punches combo. You're like, that's like the basic boxing. You do that when you're a kid. Straight punching.
Next fight was Miles Jury versus Rick Glenn.
Oh,
Jury outclassed him.
Jury won the first round, I think 10-8, and then he decided I'm going to try and wrestle, and he did nothing for the next 2 rounds.
Yeah. I think I might have dozed off on this one.
I don't blame me. I wish I did dozed off. That's like 10 minutes of my life and never getting back.
Yeah. The only thing good about this fight was Rick Glenn's tash. Had some handlebars on him.
And Rick Glenn thought he was, Jackie Chan and drunken master. He kept shaking his head, proper having convulsions and get punched in the head and did nothing. I don't understand where Ricky Glenn fits into this division.
He doesn't. He was way out. Miles Jury was like 13th in this featherweight, so God knows where Rick Glenn sits. It was a nothing fight. And the next one was Michael, versus Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree was supposed to fight Gokhan Saki to headline this undercard.
Oh, Andy, do you remember last week Matt Khan with Dad Bod versus steroids?
Oh yeah.
This the fight. And the funny thing was,
What was his steroid?
Steroids got so angry, he started throwing leather, just running.
He gassed.
And he gassed. And Dad Bod beat him.
He blew his wad in literally the first minute, I think, of the first round, and then he just couldn't recover after that.
And then, to be fair, Dad Bod got good technique.
And he's tough as well.
He could take a hit.
Which one's Dad Bod? The one with like, the alphabet as a surname?
Polish name.
Yeah.
Polish name.
Yeah.
Dad Bod was
It was the UK.
Dad Bod was steroids.
Even what's his name? It was funny that the commentators,
DC. Dominic Cruz
and
Rogan
were talking about like Roundtree needs to do more cardio to lose that. It looks too big.
Yeah.
And then he said that the alphabet guy. Oh, you need to. He needs to put some muscle mass on there. What do you mean by that? He got steroids. That just looks fat. you
Well,
can
they
see,
said it,
yeah,
straight up.
Yeah, he's got love handles. You can see it.
Yeah, but is that going to affect his performance?
I think
It's not a bodybuilding competition. Look at Tyson Fury, or look at Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell's a perfect example
I think that helps.
because he's not
I think you can take it.
ripped, isn't he? He's not like
It wasn't
he's
ripped,
got a bit
but it
of
was muscly.
dad bod, isn't he? Yeah, it's not
He
like
had the 6-pack on the belly, wasn't it? Which is weird.
Like
Dude, that
roid
means-
guts. Yeah,
That's roid guts. That
roid
was
guts,
He's
yeah.
playing roids.
Roid and beer.
but it doesn't matter if
Because
it
everyone was
doesn't matter
roids
about
back then.
physique. But I was wondering.
Chuck Liddell got God-given power as well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
That's roid giving power, man.
Yeah.
But then
No.
Carlos Newton was like ate all the roids.
Yeah.
But no, realistically, I think not cutting weight helps you take a hit.
Yeah.
And that's why this guy took a hit. He took some clean shots to the face.
Yeah.
He's only 23.
Who dad bod?
No, Dad Bod, yes.
He
Yeah.
looks every bit of 40. And then you're going on to the opening fight of the main card, Neil Magny versus Condit.
This is what I feared. Magny was just going to ride him, and he did for 3 rounds.
Yeah, Condit should have stayed retired, I think.
He just
I
can't,
love Condit, one of my favourite fighters.
but he can't get the underhook. Basics 1-on-1 in wrestling.
The game's passed him by. He's had his...
Pummeling.
Yeah.
You know, hand pummeling. You pummel underneath
Yeah,
to get the
I know,
underhook
yeah.
so you can
Yeah.
turn.
Just
Yeah.
didn't do it.
He didn't attempt it once.
Neil Magny's not the best wrestler. Neil Magny's greatest attribute is his stamina.
Can you imagine Neil Magny fighting any of the top 5 in the UFC? What, you champ?
He done well against Gastelum, but I think Gastelum was one of them overweight fight things.
Yeah. So if you got the champ, Tyron Woodley, who get annihilated.
Yeah.
Josh Thompson, annihilated. Damien
Stephen
Meyer.
Thompson.
Sorry, Stephen Thompson, annihilated. Damien Meyer, annihilated.
David Meyer beat him already.
Yeah. So I don't see
Squeezed his face.
what's he got to go from there.
The thing of the welterweight division, it is good. It's from 1 to 10. So you've got your Colby Covingtons, you've got your Darren Tills. Darren Tills is a good fight for him. But I think
I think
Till
that-
might be further on.
No, I think he'll wrestle Till to the round again. I'm not sure Till's wrestling's good enough.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about his wrestling, but his stand-up's very good. As much as I've seen of him earlier from that Cerrone fight, isn't it?
But yeah, no.
But I think that Magny's that perennial 6-7 guy. I don't know where he's standing at the moment.
13.
But 13.
12. I think now with Conda's lost, Conda was like 6 or 7. So
you might even consider Magny as the gatekeeper.
So I think he's switched there. I think Conda either retires.
So you got Magny. Well, he lost the other day. Mike Perry might be a good shout. He was sitting at 8.
But Mike Perry got wrestled by Magny.
He might do. Ponzinibbio beat him, so Ponzinibbio's gone up in the welterweight division. It's like that welterweight division is crazy. It's so good. You got RDA in there now.
RDA versus him, really good fight.
RDA's well ahead. RDA might get a title shot. He wants to fight Woodley, doesn't he? But Woodley's injured for a while.
Can you imagine RDA versus Thompson? RDA gets.
I think they want that fight. I think.
I don't think RDA beats him. I don't think technically he's good enough.
Yeah, it's
Because Thompson's huge as well.
Thompson is huge.
Wonder Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
RDA's a beast.
So-
I do like
Awkward,
RDA.
isn't
Yeah, he's technically.
Lank.
I think he's technically the best fighter in the UFC.
He's like the best welterweight fighter, not named Tyron Woodley, I think.
Yeah, true.
But it's still make fights. Like Woodley's a nightmare for most people, to be fair.
Yeah, Woodley's probably the best wrestler. Lots of
Ridiculous power.
And they're probably the best fight IQ now as well. I think he technically, like mentally, he's the smartest out of all of them.
To have that patience to have fought Wonder Boy the way he did,
Yeah,
that takes a lot.
yeah, because we can go on to the.
Carlo Esparza.
To be fair, that's my favourite fight of the night.
That was a decent scrap, yeah. That was
These
a good
girls,
fight.
gave it some, and I have to say, Esparza's stand up.
It would look a lot better.
Yeah, because she threw leg kicks,
Yeah.
she threw a couple of head kicks, she threw 1-2 down the pipe.
Cavillo had her in round 1.
Oh man, she's just dominated on the ground.
She went for that rear naked choke too early, didn't
And
she? And she
rolled
lost
her.
position, and then it was kind of. And then she didn't go for any takedowns after, did she?
No, she went for one, and Carla rolled her out a bit.
Yeah.
But that was it.
Cavillo was the bigger fighter.
Yeah, she was high ranked as well. She ranked number 6.
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, Esparza definitely in rounds 2 and 3 outboxed her.
Yeah, I think Carla's corner must have been really crap because they didn't tell her to
No, it didn't really.
put the gas.
Didn't really know what the game plan was.
No.
Took it down in round 1 and didn't really do anything to 2 and 3. They're she's team alpha now, isn't she? So
Yeah.
Justin Buckle was a good coach, but who knows what was
Their game plan.
who knows what the game plan was there.
But no, respect to Spezza, the Cookie Monster,
It's quite a good division, that one. That strawweight.
Yeah.
Strawweight, yeah.
because they're all trying to pack behind the front two, behind
Yeah.
Jijic and the champ.
Rose. Paige has got a fight coming up soon.
Yeah, Paige is
So
fine.
he might be able to do Esparza versus Paige if Paige gets through whoever she's fighting.
Yeah, and then you got the Kai lost the other day again, didn't she?
I lost. Felice Herrig's coming back as
Yeah.
well. She's doing quite well. She's on a run of wins.
She's been injured for ages.
And then we had Dan Hooker versus Mark Yessi.
This is the most angry I've been in a while watching UFC fight. Dan Hooker did nothing. No attempt to. He took a takedown and just laid on him. And who's the referee? The dreadlocks.
Herb Dean.
Herb Dean goes to.
Yeah, Kiss.
You have to work out of it. The guy just grabbed him on the floor and did no attempt transition. Just did nothing. You stand him up. A minute and 50 seconds. Not one attempt punch. Not one attempt a hand pummel. Not one. The other guy threw some leg shin stamps, where it was. That should be minus points for doing that. And then again, he did that in the second round. I was so annoyed. And then in the third round, the other guy got for and he went for.
Yeah,
He put himself in a guillotine.
his corner was like, "Don't take him down anymore." And he was shot a takedown and got choked out.
Because he threw 3 overhand rights and clapped the guy in the face 3 times straight. And the best bit was, he comes out to the fans in Vegas. Oh, who wants to see me fight again? They just booed him.
Yeah, he wants to see me fight in Australia. No one, because we don't live there.
Yeah, no one wants to see you fight again, mate. You're so boring. To be fair, he's
Probably tactical, isn't it? I mean, it's 5.
No, in my head,
It's,
he's 2 rounds down.
Did Casey win him before that?
Oh, well, no, by my opinion, he wasn't. He did
Because I think I'm
nothing.
nodding off in this one as well.
He did nothing. He did not one punch. First round, he took a takedown, a lame takedown. But it was because they always took him down and then he managed to roll him and he got in top position, and that was the end of the round. I was like, oh, he got a takedown. He didn't do anything. In the second round, he got a takedown, but got his back and did nothing. Not one punch from. And in the third round, he getting his ass kicked to get the top submission.
They're welterweights, aren't they, son? Was it the welterweight or lightweight?
The lightweight, and I think Hooker's huge though. I think Hooker probably won't make
I
welterweight.
think so I don't know what the lightweight division is ridiculous as well. So.
But that division reminds me of who's that guy that Ross Pearson got knee to the face with?
That was Dan Hooker.
No, as in, and then he was disqualified. He wore the the shorts. What's his name? I can't remember his name. He's always had the silver hair. Really good kickboxer. And that's about it. Can't wrestle.
Melvin Gillard.
Yeah, I think another Melvin Gillard.
Yeah, that's a good shout actually.
All flashy, and when it comes down to a half decent wrestler,
shit. So going to Khabib, or Kebab as you say.
Kebab versus Barbosa.
This was
that's good.
An absolute whitewash.
Yeah, because they
they could stand up. And do he's a good strike.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He's not technically the best. He's a bit like Ronda, isn't it? He uses the strike to come in.
Because he threw a flying knee and just grabbed him.
But because
his scorecard was 50-43 at one point.
Yeah, I think it's a bit sorry for Barbosa. Just seeing his face, like the soul just getting sucked out of him.
But he had heart in that third round. He threw a spinning kick, caught him right in the neck. I was thinking if it was 3 inches the other side, I think he might have been lights out.
If it was anyone lesser than Khabib, he would have been lights out as well. But Khabib, after the weight cutting incidents, just come back, no ring rust.
Weight cutting incident? What happened?
He missed weight last time.
Yeah,
He was supposed to fight Tony Ferguson for the interim belt, wasn't he? But
he had tiramisu saying got food poisoning.
It was ridiculous, yeah. Because they're basically, God knows how his weight cut was going anyway. But in the Showtime, not for Showtime, Fox Sports do their own little build-up videos, and there's one of him like behind the scenes where he's coming out of training camp and he goes to a cafe and he's sitting there. He's like, I love tiramisu. And obviously you see that and he misses weight. It's like,
he didn't miss the weight by a little bit. He couldn't cut the weight. He missed about 10 pounds.
His liver failed. He basically had to go to hospital.
What? Just because he had to cut weight?
Yeah, cutting too much weight. Because I think they said he walks around like 190. He's fighting 155.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, dangerous, isn't it? But he's got himself a new nutritionist, a trainer, and whatnot. And he looked cut. He looked really good condition. His face looked a bit gaunt.
He's stone.
They say he should be fighting at welterweight, and he might end up going to welterweight.
He fights at 145.
Do you know what the problem is?
155.
He had 5 inch. He had 5 inch arms short. His arms are really short, and he's 5 inch shorter than Barbosa. His arms, but the same height.
Oh, I see. So because of his build, maybe 145.
That's why he fights at 155 because he's not. If he goes up the weight above, can you see him physically outstriking Thompson?
No.
Or wrestling him?
No.
If Woodley couldn't wrestle Thompson to the ground all the time, do you think he can?
I listened to a podcast with Josh Thompson, who's one of the captains of AKA. He said you'd be surprised at what Khabib might be able to do with Woodley when he's fighting at 170, 180 or something. And I'm like, man, that's ridiculous.
I don't think he can, because the biggest problem I had with this fight was in the first 30 seconds Khabib went for the laziest double and Barbosa sidesteps him like he was nobody. And if he had even the remote power of what's his name, McGregor
or Ferguson,
he would have gone down, because he literally went towards him like the head first, mouth open, chin up. And if that was McGregor, he would have piston right, piston left, and he would have been face out. I would have said like lights out, or even rocked severely, because it was the laziest takedown I've seen in ages.
He fought Edson like you're supposed to fight Edson, isn't it? Push him up against the fence. He doesn't like being pushed back, and just wrestle him. And that's just what Khabib does. And
his cardio is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but he hasn't fought anyone who can piston power. There's no one in the UFC in that division who's got McGregor's power. Not even close.
Yeah, true. In that weight class.
Yeah, and if he goes up a weight against what's his name,
Wonderboy.
Woodley. Woodley's power is scary.
They said he eventually wants to go up to 170, but he wants the belt at 155 first, which he thinks he can win.
But good interview though. I'm ready for it.
McGregor.
Or Ferguson.
Yeah.
It's just a really good interview.
We don't know whether McGregor's coming back.
Because he comes out with he called Ferguson a loser champ and I'll beat him anywhere, and then he's asking about McGregor, and he comes out. McGregor's 100 million. When he runs out of money, he'll come back and then I'll fight him. But until then, it's all about Ferguson.
It's all well and good calling him Ferguson a loser champ, but he turned up to fight, didn't he?
Yeah.
He turned up on weight to fight, and the first time round, Ferguson got injured when they were supposed to fight the first time,
Yeah.
didn't they?
I don't think Ferguson beats him. I don't think Ferguson has the power to stop a takedown.
I think Ferguson poses more of a problem than McGregor does to Khabib.
Do you think? Do you think his stand-up's better than?
It's ridiculously close, because you were saying that you've got the best grappler, but the best striker, and then the best all-rounder. Your best grappler is Khabib, your best striker is Conor, and your best all-rounder is Ferguson. And it's a really interesting triangle fight, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I do think that Ferguson's got more tools to beat Khabib.
Yeah.
Ferguson's very dangerous off his back. He trains that all the time at 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
Off his back.
Yeah,
Floor,
yeah, but we've seen like the greatest jiu-jitsu guys in the universe come up against a good wrestler, and jiu-jitsu just gets on.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
And this guy's Sambo world champion, so he's eating jiu-jitsu guys.
He does know, but Ferguson's weird though, isn't he? Like, I suppose you can train against black belts and high-level wrestlers, but when you've got someone who's a bit, I don't know. I know what you mean. Wrestlers do eat jiu-jitsu
I'll
practitioners
put this
a lot.
back to you: is Ferguson's technically unorthodox, and Khabib is all about orthodox.
Yeah,
and when it comes
he
down
does
to
everything right.
when it comes down to it,
Mhm.
technique I think his technique will do it. I think Ferguson's got a better chance of beating McGregor than Khabib has, purely because
Better all rounder.
yeah.
He's tougher. He's got a bit.
Well,
don't know.
but this is my head on can Khabib take a punch?
We did against Michael
Yeah.
Johnson, but that was a fucking whack, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's ages ago.
So yeah, but basically goes back down the line. Khabib, sky's the limit, I guess.
But yeah, it's to be fair. Well, Khabib did what I haven't seen him do in ages because he's been injured for like.
Yeah, and he said in the post-fight interviews that I could have finished this fight every time, any time. But I wanted to go the full 15 minutes. I've been out for a while, so yeah.
Because he did.
Can't believe him as well.
Yeah, because when he took him down after the first round, and then he ended the round, somehow Barbosa survived, and then the second round it stood up, you can see Barbosa's legs were gone.
Yeah.
And I was so surprised because he threw a standing knee, threw like leg kicks.
Barbosa's rock solid, wasn't he?
Man, the man's got heart. But he took him down, single crutch, high crutched him, just kept putting the pressure on.
Then we can move on to the main event, which was very intriguing before on paper, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what, Holly Holmes, well, we'll just take the results. Cyborg won. Did you see what the results were? 47, 46.
Close, some of them were quite
Three-
close.
They gave-
it was close. Would you say it was close?
I gave her one round. I gave her the third round, Holly Holm. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have given 49, 46.
Mm-hmm.
But the first round, what I was really impressed with Holly Holmes is double underhooks. She kept her
Yeah, she
hips.
was quite strong, wasn't she?
Her hips position was just crazy.
She kept the
Technique.
Cyborg up against the fence quite a lot.
You remind me of Randy Couture.
Yeah.
She need this is the thing. She should have thought that like Couture should have. Well, Couture would have worked the legs more. She got that clinch, start stamping, start doing thing, and her go-to move was 1-2 high kick. If she did 1-2 leg kick, 1-2 body kick for like 2 rounds, I think she would
Set
have.
it up. Because she did that against Betchko Hare, didn't she?
Yeah.
She set that up real nice, and she caught with that question mark kick.
But
But-
then again, this is Cyborg. She
Cyborg.
is a genuine 1-4-5, whereas you can see Holly Holmes put on £10 for this match.
Yeah, it's like Home walks around at 145, but fights at 135.
Yeah,
Cyborg is massive, isn't she? She probably can walk around at 155,
yeah.
and then God knows how much she weighed in on the night of the fight. But
It's still light, isn't it?
Cyborg is she was just better all round, wasn't she?
She took the punches.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It was good that Home
gave it some. I'll give you that.
stuck her some a few times, didn't she?
Yeah.
Right in the face. But Cyborg trains with. I suppose you can't say people better than Home because Home is a really decorated champion, but she's been training with the gold medal boxer,
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields.
The thing is, I think on a technical level, I was really impressed with Holmes because I think it was a mistake by a corner not telling her to change it up. But when it comes in the first round and a half, Cyborg couldn't figure out how to cut the corner that well.
Yeah.
she struggled to cut the ring off. But the first round, right at the end of the first round, that's when she caught Holmes a really flush right, and it gave them a really nice mouse over the eye.
Yeah, the knuckle right on the eyelid, wasn't it?
But then again, Holly Holmes threw the left back and busted Cyborg's nose open.
It was a good fight. I think we all kind of knew what was going to happen. Yeah, it was a bit weird because in the early parts of the fight, Holmes was pressing, wasn't she? She's usually the counter fighter.
Yeah.
But Cyborg was countering Holmes' strikes better. So in that sense, I mean, I don't even think Cyborg would have pressed. I think Cyborg was planning to sort of counter. I think it was quite good tactics, wasn't it? I think it was almost a good battle of the corners as well, because you had Jason Perillo and versus what's his face, the guy from Jackson, Uncle
John.
Yeah. So, but you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, it all comes down to size, and you can still argue about drugs because the steroids stay in your system, and she's fucking huge.
Yeah, I said before, it reminds me of when Vitor was the champion. It like just that cloud over your head.
Yeah.
Even when I love Overeem, he's one of my favourite fighters, but still, like, man, it's too many roids.
Yeah. Same as who's the wrestling guy? Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, yeah.
I mean, the guy's just juice. He's using so much juice. He's like.
Can you just say the majority of them are on it?
Yeah, pretty much. I think most fighters say that as well. Most fighters say that they're.
It's probably the most.
drugs.
It's probably the sports that has the most drugs, isn't it? That and
Athletics, I think.
athletics, yeah.
It's the highest profile. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mandy. Like, it is UFC. You could say most of them on drugs and high. It's probably one of the highest profile sports where drugs. It's like no one cares. You don't actually do anything about it.
Especially when it's well advertised that they've brought people in to deal with the drugs. That's when you know there's a drug problem.
Yeah.
Kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it?
People just want to take a chance, don't they?
Yeah. When
They're gonna know. Yeah, if I get tested, I'm gonna get banned, but I'm gonna take the chance.
And they're not getting paid a lot of money.
They're not getting paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
But the fighters, do you think?
Compared to like other top men.
sports. Really?
Yeah, but then again, I'm not sure they are getting paid that much for what they risk.
Yeah. Just
So
short
it's
lifespan.
probably worth doing it, isn't it?
Unless you're
It's a
the
bit-
5-10 percentile, not even that, probably 1%, in it? Like
What the UFC or the fighters?
the top of the top, cream of the crop, where like you're getting paid money. And,
Out of all of them, who do you think retires with money? Like Bisping does it now, but he's going to lose all his money because of the whole contract issue with.
yeah, that's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, so apparently he might lose all his 20 million.
Might lose 20 million.
Yeah, he might lose 20 million for.
His old manager, he basically said his old manager didn't help him get his new contract.
But then they pull that video out.
There's a video saying,
Of
I'm
him
going to
saying-
thank my manager for getting me this contract.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god. And they didn't know he had the video.
yeah, and then the
So they
lawyer.
have something stupid.
Yeah, so and the lawyer's fees are going to be ridiculous. So that's the end. That could be the end of him. He might be flat broke. Like what do you call it, Ibue? Ibue. He's homeless. His wife's taking his house. And
Who's a booer?
yeah, the ex-Arsenal right back.
Oh yeah.
So somehow in divorce proceeding, she's got everything, all his money and his house. He's actually left homeless. It doesn't make any sense. I don't see how you can. But who cares? That's just daft. Like Ray Parlour got future earnings lost. Make any sense? And then, but it was,
Ginger anyway.
yeah,
She need a good lawyer, basically.
yeah, pretty much. But then we're talking about UFC. Like, who do you think retires with good money? GSP,
John
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, John Bon Jones.
John Jones, yeah.
Even though he's on drugs.
John Jones lost sponsorships, but he didn't lose money, did he? He's not getting fined.
That's
Lost potential earnings, but
There
he's
you go.
got enough anyway.
This is where John Jones is the key. Proven drugs twice. Anderson Silva, proven drugs twice. They've made the most money and they can retire. Whereas if you look at some of these other people, never been on drugs, not gonna retire because they can't afford it.
Yeah.
The
That's
drug,
what you got to do.
Yeah, Anderson would have got paid. John might have lost money for the hit and run incident, probably lawyer fees in that situation.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
But that's it, isn't it? You got to do whatever.
and
you have to do.
Ronda made her money and she got out.
Yeah, Ronda done it smart as well. She got kicked in the head and was like, see you later. I'm out of it.
She's not comfortable. No one wants her.
She's on
She's
the
not
back.
gonna be-
back.
Yeah, apparently she made loads.
She made the most
She's
of it.
pioneer of the women's division. That's how you want to retire.
Without her, it would be nothing.
And she's
Yeah.
pioneered Reebok too. Did you know that?
She's what?
She got paid the most of the Reebok deal of all the fighters because apparently they sold loads of Ronda stuff.
Game's past the buy. It's just there's too many kids.
It's not for her, is it? Really?
But she's done it. Well, what's she got left to prove?
Yeah.
Good for her. She's married now. She can have kids if she wanted kids.
What do you reckon she'll do now? Acting?
I hope not.
Well, apparently she might go. apparently she might.
Rubbish.
Yeah. She might go WWE. Apparently, rumours.
Oh yeah, she's been in there, which is good for her.
Okay, yeah. She'll probably get paid more actually, won't she?
She's paid Brock Lesnar money.
I think once she figures out how hard it is, she might not want to do it.
I think she'd be like.
Not really. She's got the heart. She does.
Well, yeah, she's a Olympic.
She's a judo Olympic, yes.
I think she'll just do.
But people say that wrestling schedule is just ridiculous.
Wrestling's no money in wrestling.
Unless you're the
John
top
Cena,
dog.
yeah.
John Cena, to get John Cena money, within 7 years he carried WWE. Brock Lesnar does no work, but he gets paid ridiculous money because
Brock
everyone
Lesnar fights twice a year and gets paid millions.
Yeah, more than John
He
Cena.
gets the thing, doesn't he? He gets the.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Ronda falls into. I think Ronda will come into that. And I think this is where UFC should be smart and use Conor the exact same way. Use him fight once a year and that's it, if that.
Yeah.
You don't need to, do you?
Pay him a lot of money for that one fight and then change the game,
It's
isn't
good
it?
because it builds up the hype as well, doesn't it?
Just boxing style.
2018 for the UFC is going to be very interesting.
They haven't gone to 2018. What do you think? What you're looking forward to?
The boxing. AJ, Anthony Joshua, and who he's going to fight next. The whole heavyweight division in boxing just got a lot more interesting.
Whether
Tyson's Fury's coming back and he's training hard, so it says on his Instagram and his social media, whatever. So
It's been a long time since we've seen heavyweight division be interesting. Because Klitschko's dominated, and before that was Lennox Lewis, and that's when it was last interesting with Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, and Mike Tyson. Or some strange.
It's just got boring after that with Klitschko because Klitschko doesn't really promote, does he?
No.
He just does his thing.
And they wouldn't fight each other, which I was always disappointed. I'd love to see them fight.
No, they can't really, can they?
Yeah, because Mum wouldn't allow them to.
You just can't anyway. Well,
Sledgehammer.
if you had the option, you wouldn't do it, would you?
No, they made enough money. They didn't have to.
Yeah, it's just no point, isn't it?
But I'd love to see their match up. That'd be
So
so
it would have been
interesting.
good. Yeah, boxing's probably been its best for a while now.
Yeah, been a long
Probably-
time.
I don't know, I wouldn't say probably the best for the casual fan, best for the hardcore, I would say,
A long, long time.
Yeah.
because there's like with Mayweather going out now, the casual is just not there anymore.
I think it's best
Unless
in
you're
the
a
UK.
casual, unless you're a casual Mexican fan, like you've got Canelo.
Because I think
Casual.
UK, with like, there's a lot of UK fighters. If you're a hardcore fan, you can really get behind. Like, what's his name?
Anthony Yardy?
Yardy.
Billy Joe Saunders.
Billy Joe Saunders,
He's
yeah.
got a good shot at being a good star, I think. 'Cause he's got a mouth in him, isn't he?
And who's the other one? Who's the one that Saunders beat?
Eubank Jr.
Jubek Jr.
Yeah. He's got a tough test against Groves, but
Groves another guy. It's like the boxing in the UK is really,
really good, yeah.
boxing in general is it's exciting, especially that welterweight division where you've got Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia's, the Errol Spence, Terence
Khan.
Crawford, Amir Khan. When you start pissing about in the jungle,
Kell Brook.
Kell Brook. They're on their way out, but you've got the young guns, the young.
Who's the Olympic guy? He lost his first light.
Campbell.
Yeah,
Luke
Luke
Campbell,
Campbell. He lost it. He looked really good, but
But
he
the
lost.
guy that he fought at Jorge Linares is
Amazing.
world class.
Yeah.
Mikey Garcia, Lomachenko. Riggin will probably come back after that fight.
Yeah, Rigondeaux's blown up in that weight division.
Yeah.
It's just too small for that. Lomachenko might move up away. It's just a lot of fights,
Yeah,
as you said,
a lot of
boxing coming
potential,
up, and especially with the heavyweight. With I think Joshua's agreed to split the purse 50%, 50-50.
Yeah, boxing's looking good for 2018 if they can make the fights.
100%, yeah.
Whether Pacquiao sticks around or not, obviously still got Jeff Horn looming in the wings. Everyone's going to think that's a winnable fight, isn't it?
Yeah, Jeff Horn doesn't look all that.
No, he looked good against Pacquiao.
I think he can win that fight.
But he can win that fight. No, I think it was more like a surprise. Oh, he done quite well against
I just, it's a
Pacquiao,
fix.
and he's in Australia.
I think that Bob Abraham fixed his match because it's the same thing when Pacquiao lost to
Bradley.
That was a farce, and he lost to the other dude as well.
Bradley fought better the second time when they fought, and he lost that one. But in the first time he fought Pacquiao, he got rinsed.
I think Bob Abraham's a farce, but anyway,
So's Golden Boy,
yeah.
because Triple G versus Canelo.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Two,
saw that.
that'd be awesome. I really enjoyed that first fight. Like,
Got
really good. That's probably the best fight.
it
in the
wasn't close on the score. Well, it was close on the score, as it shouldn't have been.
Yeah, it depends how you score boxing, innit? What you
Yeah.
prefer. front foot pressure, back foot pressure. So
Brilliant fight.
Very good.
Like, probably one
I've
of the best
seen
fights I've seen in
him.
a
He's
while.
probably the best. He's my favourite fighter. Actually.
The Canelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment.
And there's
he's-
another thing I've seen to him. He could take a punch,
I think we always knew he could
Yeah.
take a punch.
Yeah.
It's the size of his neck,
and his
the size of his head.
his movement as well. He's got
Yeah.
good head footwork as well.
And he can't
Because
really,
in the corner, he took it and just moved that way.
you can't really put a lot of stock into training videos on Instagram, but when you watch them, they're really, really good.
this is the thing I really want
Or
to see,
training videos.
Yeah, his head movement when he's on the pads.
because I really want to see him against. I doubt Virgil's on this, but the way he destroyed Lemoo's not a chump.
Mhm.
He's in a 5-6 rank fight in the world.
Yeah, top
Who's
five,
this?
sure.
Videos.
Yeah, Virgil Saunders is bigger than both of them.
Mhm.
Virgil Saunders are bigger than Triple G and Canelo.
Mhm.
So I don't see him getting. I can't see him getting dropped by them two.
Mhm.
I'd like to see Billy Joe Saunders versus Daniel Jacobs, but quite good.
Yeah, because
As a little test.
Yeah, Jacob's big as well. Though.
Jacobs was a lot bigger than Golovkin. That's why Golovkin couldn't stop him.
Nah, he threw everything at him as well. Kept walking him
He's
in.
declining, isn't it? It's not his best. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he's getting old. You know,
Yeah.
everyone's
Was he
got
like
their time.
30? Yeah.
No, she's 38 now, isn't
He's
he?
old.
Is he?
Yeah.
Still got it, haven't they? Bloody hell.
Rock solid Kazakh.
Because his amateur record was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be exciting year for boxing.
Mm.
I think that's about it, isn't it?
What are you looking forward to? Mate, what are you looking forward to? Boxing as well?
Looking forward to going to sleep.
Mm.
Boxing.
UFC, McGregor.
It's
No.
hard to.
My Becker's fight has got to be the one coming on January 20th. I want to see Steve A versus Ngongo, man. This is like.
Gongu. Stick it in your bongo.
This dude, man.
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to in 2018. It's Conor McGregor fighting GSP.
I wouldn't put it past it.
Yeah.
Crow Park.
In this what do you call it?
Super fight world.
WME world of UFC. They're all about the money, and that is your money fight.
Can you imagine that? Crow Park,
What's
150,000
Crow Park?
in Ireland.
Okay.
That's the.
GSP won't fight there, will he?
Give him
Fight
10,
anyway.
give him 50 million in fight there.
Yeah, I suppose so.
That
Want to
is
give
money
Conor
fight.
50 million to fight in Canada?
That means
Yeah, but
Conor has to
you
go up to
wouldn't-
170.
You wouldn't sell 150,000 seats in
No,
Canada.
you wouldn't. No.
If it's GSP and
Connor.
There's no one
Everyone-
50,000
everyone-
seat stadiums, is there?
No.
everyone will know what I will know. But can it physically happen? Conor would have to go up what?
Maybe 170.
Connor's fought 170 before.
Is it?
When he
How
was
was
in
it
ages ago. When he was in, what do you call it, the British team.
Okay.
He fought 170 against Nate Diaz.
Oh, did it?
Stylistically, it's a horrible fight for Conor. Because GSP's GSP.
And then the power is something else to what above.
Yeah, if you think GSP's stopping Bisping quite comfortably, and GSP's cardio is a lot better,
More versatile.
Conor's got 2 rounds in him. Even though he went 5 with Diaz, he looked a bit knackered, didn't he?
If he gets taken down, he's not getting up.
Yeah. If he gets taken down by most people, then he struggles, doesn't it? It's really
GSP
struggles.
take down everyone.
Yeah.
That's just it.
You know what he's going to do, you don't know when he's going to do it.
He's double leg, isn't what he used to be, but he'll take down.
Yeah, Connor's
Then
defence
he's
isn't Bisping, so he's going down.
Yeah. But it's a feasible fight, it's
Yeah.
a money fight.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. Both of them sail off into the sunset. You won't see Conor ever again. But this Conor Ferguson fight, which I think might happen as well, it's going to be interesting.
I can't see Conor Ferguson happening.
No,
I don't think even Conor.
he did say that he's going to fight Ferguson, but saying it on Twitter or whatever he said it on,
Different.
and actually putting pens and papers and everything.
I could say that. I could go into Twitter
Exactly.
now. I'm going to say.
The only reason I don't see Conor fighting Ferguson is what's the point for Conor fighting Ferguson?
Exactly.
What do you mean, what's the point? He's
Who's Ferguson?
Ferguson. He's
He's nobody. He's nobody. If you go outside and go, have you heard of Ferguson? They'll be like, who's Ferguson?
If you're a
Dr.
diehard,
Ferguson.
if you're a diehard UFC,
Conor's not about the diehard though.
No,
He
it's
just
not.
wants
the money.
He's tasted the Mayweather money. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard.
He'll fight Nurmagomedov because Nurmagomedov in Russia is big.
Yeah.
Ferguson isn't big in America. He's not even big
No,
anywhere.
he's not.
He's a
He's a
nobody.
good fighter. He's a.
Good fighter doesn't sell nothing.
He's a good fighter. And he's a weirdo.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
Doesn't
thing,
have-
innit?
It's a bit like Johnson, isn't it? Demetrius Johnson. He doesn't really sell out, does he?
No.
He's
The thing with Johnson is he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's not all about it. I think Ferguson's trying. He's coming off a bit weird.
It doesn't
But it's
work.
just
That's why I don't think. That's why I can't see.
Yeah,
Conor
it's a
fight.
lose-lose.
McGregor,
for Conor.
McGregor,
Not a lose-lose.
Kebab.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, okay.
Even at the end of the thing, they said that if Conor and Kebab fight in Russia, that would be massive.
Big time. Yeah.
But it's impossible because Ferguson's the interim champ. That would just be an absolute shit show if they do Khabib.
So he's
versus
obliged
Conor.
to fight.
Yeah.
Okay, I've gone in. Let's do it then.
Yeah. Or Conor just go away and Ferguson fight Khabib.
Why don't they just do the Ferguson and McGregor?
Because McGregor will fight.
Their balls.
No,
in
just to
McGregor's
say
ball.
that Dana White give hype it up.
The only way for, I think the only way.
No one's want to work. No one's got.
Just hype it up. It's not
it's the
hard, is
money.
it? McGregor.
Yeah,
the money.
It's the money. The only way I think McGregor fights is for no less than 20 million.
And they're not getting 20 million from
Ferguson, don't you think?
no chance.
No.
No chance. They won't sell
Ferguson might get 3 million, probably what Nate Diaz got.
If the only reason that will sell is Conor fans buying it, no one's gonna pay from like generic
Yeah.
because it's
But from a UFC point of view, that's the logical step because it's
Yeah.
a true champ. But
Yeah.
no, but in terms of the
in terms of
business side,
actual, yeah.
Conor versus Ferguson will get you at best with Conor's new stardom 1.5 million. That's pushing it.
I think you
what
get 3
view-
million.
what
I
view-
think
what-
purely
3
because-
million pay-per-view wise.
purely because of what you call it.
That's more than Pacquiao and Mayweather did.
So £3 million worth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not.
I mean, yeah, because
That I think
the best pay-per-view gate for UFC was 1.3, wasn't it? I think 1.5. I don't know what. I can't even
Yeah.
remember.
But I
Who
think
was that?
Pay-per-view buyers, I don't remember. It might have been like UFC 100 or something.
I think it's the same as Diaz fight purely because of Conor's new stardom.
Yeah.
But that's Conor fighting him. That's not. You could put anyone in that. You could put anyone else in that division in that
Yeah.
other than Khabib. I think it'll be the same numbers. Ferguson doesn't give anything for that numbers.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
doesn't.
argument.
He's not a needle pusher. And also the UFC's TV deal was coming up with Fox. It's been like 7 years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quick.
It's coming up.
Yeah, so they're
renewed.
looking to either renew with either Fox again
Yeah.
or go with the Netflix, your Amazon Primes and stuff like that. Go digital. So they're not sure what they want to do.
So if you go digital, what does that mean? We get it for free from Netflix.
Maybe.
No, it'd probably be like because
An extra add-on, whatever.
different extra add-on.
Basically, the UFC is in Conor's court.
Yeah, Conor can do what the hell he wants and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, because if you're a TV head of the TV networks, you want Conor on board. You can't buy the UFC without Conor in it because where's your ratings?
I'll tell you what will be a bigger seller than Khabib and all that. Is Conor versus Pacquiao will be a bigger seller than all that together. And that's
Yeah.
that's the truth.
I know. It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's the state of because again, this is the business. This is their money and this is their future livelihood. Pacquiao will sell out like crazy because it's Pacquiao. Pac-Man always sells. Conor will sell because
It'll be the worst promotion ever though. Pacquiao can't sell for shit.
I know.
Barely talk English.
The figure was terrible. The McGregor Mayweather.
Yeah,
That's cringeworthy.
that was cringeworthy, but that's Mayweather though.
Hey,
isn't it?
you got a suit on. I got a nice better suit on than yours.
I didn't-
You got a nice
Like,
backpack
care.
here. Yeah, look at a
And
child.
then it got a bit racial, didn't it?
Yeah,
Unintentionally,
boy.
I think.
I called you boy. It's like what? That's racist.
No, I said dance my monkey, was
Yeah.
it? Dance like a monkey.
Yeah. And it's like you can't call a black person monkey. It's racist. It's like no, I just call everyone a monkey. It's how it is.
So I'm not calling him a monkey. I'm saying dance like a monkey. But yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's too many of them weird shows in
They
a short
promote
amount of
that
time,
world.
and it got a bit watered down. They just kind of run out of stuff to say, didn't they?
Kind
got
of
it.
ran out of stuff to stay out of where
It
it started.
racial. That's saying you run out of stuff to say
I was surprised it didn't go your mama at the end of it.
just to cap it off. But yeah,
Let's wrap it up, yeah.
wrap it up. Happy New Year. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube as well. Like the page, subscribe, comments. Let us know what you're looking forward to in the new year as well. And we'll see you in the new year. Lots to talk about. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.